few years ago, Will Rich and I were going to do Maui to Molokai. It's an open ocean downwind paddle that's the most fun fucking downwinder you've ever done in your life. I mean, it is a fucking sleigh ride, as they say in Hawaii. And you get chicken skin every time before you fucking do it. I did the crossing with my son Caleb, my son Noah, my son Max. And I told them, I said, after you do the crossing, you can decide if you still want to paddle. And two of them were like, fuck that, I'm never paddling again. Like, okay, they'll paddle here and there, but for the most part, they're like, I'll never paddle again. And the third one kind of hung in for a couple years and they said, I don't love it unless it's a downwind. And I can see why, because downwinds are a fucking riot and flat water work is just hard work. But it feels good too. So I quit crewing about 6 months ago and started taking on different avenues because I wasn't sure how the Parkinson and the Parkinsonian issues was going to affect me, my mental state, my physical state. And at first it hit fucking hard. Okay, I went through a serious level of depression and I felt like I couldn't do anything because I was shaken. I felt like fucking embarrassed and things like that. I felt weak. I felt, you can imagine, right? Imagine you can't control your shakes and you're just shaking, you know? And sometimes it disappears and then sometimes it comes back. But anytime there's high stress, you better damn well know it's coming for you. I wasn't sure, I had been out of the canoe for 6 months and I wasn't sure, I didn't have the swagger or the confidence that I used to have, supreme confidence, right? To, can I do it still? So I grabbed my OC1 and I'm like, well, I need to find out whether I can do this or not. I mean, I knew I fucking could do it. But my confidence was shaken. So I go out and I'm like, oh, I go out like at 6 in the morning and there's waves out there and the waves are like shoulder to chest high. And I'm like, oh shit, I'll just catch some bump and have a blast today. Well, I didn't just catch bump and have a blast. My hip balance wasn't right. I wasn't in the groove, man. Like when I surf stand up, I'm in the groove, right? Because I've been doing it so much. But I haven't paddled in 6 months. So I wasn't in the groove. And the boat gets knocked away from me at the pass, and I literally have to swim it down about 1/10 of a mile. And it keeps getting pushed by the waves, but the currents are pushing me one way and pushing the boat another way. So thankfully, I've lost my boat in that pass 20 times. I knew what the currents were going to do, and I knew the currents were going to push the boat to the side because the currents are going to mushroom out like this, and the winds were coming out slightly out of the north. And the wave swell was coming directly out of the west. So I knew it was going to go that way. So I swam over there, and after 15 minutes of swimming, I fucking get in my boat. And I'm laughing my ass off as I'm swimming because I'm like, how fucking funny would it be if I drowned? I mean, I wasn't close to drowning, but I still thought the irony and how funny that would fucking be. God damn. I mean, not that I wish I drowned, but it would be fucking funny and ironic. So I swim it down, I get in the boat, and I'm talking to Mother Nature, and I'm like, oh, so you're not gonna just open the door and let me in. You're gonna fucking wake me up and make sure I'm fucking paying attention. But I get in the boat, and I'm fucking in my groove. I'm one paddle stroke into bumps, flying the ama over waves, and I'm grooving, and I'm like, holy shit, I can do this. And my mind just goes, and I'm like, holy shit, I can fucking do this. So tomorrow morning is my first day starting to train for Maui to Molokai. And all I'm trying to do is bring attention to people that deal with Parkinson's, like myself, what they deal with, and how we can adapt and overcome anything we fucking want. You may see the shakes. That may be the thing you see when you first meet me. But once you get to know me, you're going to see so much more. And I know it's easy to judge somebody, and I don't fault anybody for this, but it's easy to judge somebody because of what you see and what you think they represent. But I assure you that all people with Parkinson's, good and bad, because I'm sure there's a bad motherfucker. I might be bad. Who knows? All people with Parkinson's are way more than their shakes. And I'm going to help you see past that because I'm going to keep this vlog going, and I'm going to let you know my challenges and what I'm going through.